Hey, what's up guys, and today we're unboxing the GoPro Hero 10 Black. Right then, so let's get this thing open. It comes with a very nice case, which I didn't realise it came with. I actually thought it just come with the body itself, so this is actually a real nice hard protective case that it does come with. Let's zip it open. Here it is itself, but then you've got the cable to charge the thing. Got a little mount here. Here's the battery. Battery's actually really small. Got a little mount to mount the GoPro onto other mounts I'd imagine that you can get. Here it is, the GoPro Hero 10. Bit awkward to take the battery thing off and put it back on again. And they also, if you get it off the GoPro website, they give you a free 32GB micro SD card. You've got a little socket for that USB-C wire, and then I'm pretty sure to the side of the battery is where you put your micro SD card. Right, let's turn this thing on. And you've got your standard setting up mode, setting in the language and everything like that. Right then, so obviously with the Hero Black continuing on from the Hero 9, you've got your normal back camera, and then you've got the new front-facing camera as well, like last year's model. And also the updated specs on this is it can shoot 5.3K in 60 frames per second, 120 frames per second in 4K, and 240 frames per second in 2.7K. So the specs on this little tiny camera is absolutely unbelievable. It's got a new GP2 processor that's updated from last year's model to make everything faster and more smoother when you do use it. And it's also got Hyper Smooth 4.0 and horizon leveling. So the stabilization on this little camera is going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm going to go test out all these frame rates, and I'm going to go test out all the new stabilization features this camera has to offer, and then I'm going to put out a full review of this camera when I do use it. But at the minute it's just a first impressions and unboxing video. I mean, the battery drains actually really quickly looking at this, because when I first turned this on it was on 10%. I've done absolutely nothing and it's already gone down to 7%, so I need to charge this battery anyway before I do use it. Alright then guys, so the build quality seems really good. You pull these down, I think, so you can mount it up to different accessories. The two screens look really nice as well. It's nice to have that front-facing screen if you do want to like vlog, for example, and if you just want to record yourself, you can set your composition up through this front screen, so that's really nice to have. The design of it's really good, but before I do have a chance to use this, I'm going to have to charge it up, because it is already down to 5% from 10 when I did first turn it on a minute ago. Obviously there's loads of other action cameras out there, such as the new DJI Action 2, the Insta360 1X2, I think it's called, the 360 camera. I was having a real tough time on what to pick for my action camera, because I wanted it for like POV shots, and I wanted to use it as like a little second camera as well, and because the slow motion features in this camera is really good for the quality. However, I was looking at the DJI Action 2, but there were so many flaws of the DJI Action 2, I really wasn't sure about it. But the one reason that really made me go for this GoPro is because I like this certain mount that you could get for the GoPro, and I will do a full video on it coming up on the channel soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video, because it is such a game-changing mount for the GoPro. But anyway, I'm going to charge it up, I'm going to go out, and then we'll go test this thing in a bit. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right then, so what we're doing, we're out here now and I'm just testing out the GoPro itself. I'm going to test out the different modes that it can do. So far, I'm really liking it. The battery life when you're using all the top quality settings, such as the Hyper Smooth and shooting in log mode, the flat mode it's called. So I'm actually amazed at the minute of what it could do, like the settings wise, but let's actually test it out in the real world to get some first impressions. Right then, so now we're back in the studio and I've just tested this thing out. I've used all the modes that you can. I've used 5K 60. I've used 4K 120. I've used 2.7K 240. And I've used 4K 24. I've tried it in the POV mode. And it's the mount that I was on about earlier, about how it made me buy the GoPro, so make sure you check out that video coming up soon. But check out the footage now on my laptop, and overall I was just really impressed with this. Comment down below what you think of the video modes and how it looks straight out of the camera. I shot in log, so I will be color grading it when I do show you. But comment below on your thoughts on it. If you've got one, if you're thinking about getting one. Overall, I'm really impressed with this as my first impressions. I will be doing a follow-up review on it in the future where I'll test out all the modes in all different circumstances. I'll be using it in different action scenes as well. I'll be using it just normal POV. I'll be using it as a second camera just to get different shots. I'll be testing this thing out fully to the max, checking the battery life on it, if it overheats and everything. So make sure you please subscribe because it really does help me out, and so you don't miss that video on my full review on the GoPro Hero 10 Black. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss that video, and like if you did enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it because it helps me so much and it makes me carry on making these videos. And I'll see you guys on the next video. So I'll see you later.